Hi, this is going to be a video of me just putting on makeup. So it's not what you expect, but I'm just going to show you guys my routine. So I usually use Tretinoin at night because you're not supposed to wear it in the daytime for like sun damage. But it's basically Retin-A, and that's really good for like wrinkles, fine lines, acne. It just, I don't know, it's magical. I don't even use it that much, but because I forget a lot. But when I remember, I think it's just good to get on the skin. Okay, why not? I try to be very efficient and minimalist with my makeup. I don't do like a bazillion things. This is a daily moisturizer I like by Shiseido. It has SPF in it. I actually just bought a new one in Japan, and this is like the very end of this old one that lasted me like literally 3 years, which was great because I barely used any. But I'm just gonna put on this kind of as like a moisturizing base because you don't want to be cakey, you know? Now, sometimes I'm gonna I put full foundation and everything, but I think today I'm just gonna do the Bare Minerals tinted moisturizer. I use color Cashew 3.5, made in the USA. Bare Minerals is just good quality stuff. It kind of smells like, it does smell mineral-y. That's the only downside. Like it just smells kind of like natural. Like it doesn't have like a perfume or anything. So, but it just like really smooths out your complexion, and you know, and it kind of just gives you that uniform base. If I was gonna do like evening makeup, I'd probably put on my foundation, like thicker foundations. But today I'm going to a baseball game, and the Giants Dodgers, and you know, any amount of makeup I wear is gonna be very fancy there. I feel like I'm a little bit, I didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked last night because I just kind of wake up at 5:45 no matter what I do. And I went to bed late because I got home at a reasonable hour, like at 11, but then I started recording a YouTube video and I got carried away. So I didn't really get to bed till like 12:45. So I only slept 5 hours instead of 6, and I like to sleep 6 to 7. That's all I really need. So 5 is a little short, and therefore I think my under eyes were just a little bit baggy. But that's it for the face, honestly. Like, I'm not going to do crazy. Maybe because I'm not doing foundation, I can do a little bit of loose powder, just as like another, like even out the complexion kind of thing, without like a full coverage foundation. So, and this is going to be for, I'm doing a Zoom interview with a deadhead today, a young deadhead, relatively. Might be younger than me. So, or close to my age, I can't tell. But, you know, just kind of even out the complexion. Now, I like blush and contour and stuff like that. I have a few palettes. I have this Smashbox one. It has some bronzer, some highlight. I have this Sephora Micro Smooth Enchant, and I have this NARS. This is so old, but I just love it. It's really good. So between these three, I just choose based on like the wind. Like it's hard to really know. Some I take on traveling because they're like, I usually can only take one when I travel because they don't all fit in my makeup bag. But I like to have a little bit of contour under the cheekbones. Okay. It's a little bronzer, a little bronzer at the forehead. Okay. Sometimes I do a little bronzer around the chin, just to like, again, this is so subtle. Like when I do real contour, I'm using like foundation. It's kind of like caked on. And then the bright color, the really like whitest color in all these sets, I like to put kind of like that concealer underneath the eyes. Okay. Now, there's no blush on yet, but we're going to do the blush. So one of my favorite blushes I've had for a while is this Makeup, I think this is Makeup Forever. Look how like it's all worn out, like it doesn't even say, but yeah, it's Makeup Forever. I don't even know the shade because it fell off from years of just traveling around in my makeup bag over time. So I just like that. There, let's get a little more light. I just like that like blushy, healthy look, you know, nothing crazy. Keep it like really fresh. There you go. Hair was just kind of natural, by the way. Like this is just how I woke up. Basically, I blow dried it a few days ago, and then over time, my hair just curls up because I have wavy hair. So it's just how it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to do like permanent straightening. Sometimes I combine this NARS blush. This is called Deep Throat. All the NARS blushes have very like suggestive names. I mean, they have like double entendre kind of names. So it's what it is. It's their branding. But yeah, it's really nice. This is a really good shade. It's just like a nice standard blush. See? Now I don't have any eye makeup on yet. And look, sometimes I just do mascara and that's it. But I really do like the way I look in eyeliner. I just do. I love doing a little cat eye. So I'm looking at my little mirror down here because that's like, this is my mirrored in my own YouTube video. So like when I look at the screen on the computer, I'm mirrored, and that's a problem for doing like winged mascara. So you just have to make the wing out just a little bit like that, and then you want it to kind of like blend into the eye, like to the inside. If you do it like really thin, it's better. See? Pretty, right? Okay, and then the hardest thing in life, seriously, harder than anything, is making your mascara wing, not mascara, your eyeliner wing match on the second side. It's literally the bane of everyone's existence because it's so hard. Your eyes are slightly different shapes, and you have to like mirror the exact angle that you did on your first eye, and then have to get the thickness of the eyeliner the same. It's really hard, actually. Like right now I can see that my right eye, this is my right eye on this side, has a slightly higher lift off of the bottom than I did on the left eye. And so now I have to like not overcorrect on the left eye to make a match. See, and I already messed up. And so then, oh, actually it doesn't look so bad. I just have to even that out. It's really hard to work with liquid. I really like this pencil because it actually has one side liquid and one side crayon or whatever you call it. So now I used to do black eyeliner under my eyes, and that was a mistake. Like sometimes I do it for like a photo shoot or something, like for a more dramatic look, but no one agrees that that's a good idea. Like literally no makeup professional is like, that's a good idea. Like nobody thinks. So sometimes I line the bottom with brown, but right now I can't even find my brown pencil, so I may just skip it. In lieu of that, you could always use a eyeshadow brush and just kind of, you know, or a really like narrow brush, and you could put like a darker eyeshadow under there. I don't have the right brush on me right now, so this is going to be a disaster, but you can just like, if I had the like little tiny brush that looks like a tiny paintbrush, you can use that there. It actually came out decently. I also like to use the brown eyeshadow as like a eyebrow darkening agent. Okay. And then the other thing with the eyebrows is that the Gen Zs came up with this like really brilliant thing, and it's like eyebrow glossing. It looks like this. So this was the, so again, so my eyeliner was Tarte Double Take. This is Kosas Airbrow. And so what you do with this is it actually kind of like glues your eyebrows in like that like up shape that's very popular. It's the more like bushy look, not like the thin eyebrows from like the 90s, okay? It's like that. And it kind of gives them that shape. Yeah, it's good. It kind of defines them. It's very natural. And then honestly, yes, I want to put on my lip liner. I want to put on I like bright colored eyeshadow because it kind of like wakens you up in the morning, like versus dark. In the evening you can do like more of like a contour situation with the, or smoky eye. I like to do smoky eye at night. But in the daytime I just like to have like very, look at this Maybelline from the drugstore. I had one of those coupons from CVS. Anyway, it's just like a nice whitish, pinkish, light color. I think it brightens you up in the morning when you're looking tired or whatever. And then lip liner, this is a Anastasia. It's one of my favorite brands. And this is just a really good neutral pencil. I can use this as a liner or like literally as the full lip color. And I only slightly overline my lips. I really don't do too much overlining. Overlining is when you like go over the edge of your lip to make your lips look bigger. I don't really go too far with that because I don't like to look super fake or anything. Just something like that. And then if you don't want to put a lip color over it, You can just put like a chapstick over it. Like I have this is just from the drugstore again, Maybelline Baby Lips. It's just like a tinted chapstick. You just put that on and look. And then like a really pretty neutral daytime shade. Perfect. All I'm missing now is mascara. Mascara, mascara, mascara. That's it. And then we're going to film the next video. I have this Dior. It's pretty good. But yeah, I like to wear fake eyelashes sometimes. I used to do eyelash extensions and they like glue them on and they last like 2 weeks and stuff like that. But the reality is that those are really expensive to maintain. And I just didn't have the hour to 90 minutes every 2 weeks to sit there and sleep. You basically, like, I would fall asleep. You can't do anything. You have to keep your eyes closed. Like, you know, your eyes are taped shut, basically. And they glue little eyelashes on, and then you're like, if you rub your eye or you have allergies, they fall out anyway. I was like, that's such a waste of money. So I just stopped getting eyelash extensions. And then sometimes I just put on, like, delicate strip lashes, like nothing crazy, nothing, like, wild. Yeah, well, my hand sanitizer, I don't think it looks so pretty there. I'm going to move it. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, that's the look for this morning. Not perfect, not my evening look, not my glamour look, just kind of like a little bit to just like define my features. That's all you need. So anyway, I'll link products eventually when I get to that level. I think I'm going to be a big time YouTuber, so we just got to start manifesting that by being like YouTubey. I'm going to turn this fan down so the white noise doesn't come into my next video so much. Okay. I also don't like the look of the fan behind me. Great. All right, I'll see you in the next video.